everyone, I'm Cleo. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be fixing my sister's Genshin account. This is going to be part 1 of however many parts in this series. So before we start, I want to give you a little bit of a background on this account and go over the goals for the series. So she is a very casual player and the account reflects that entirely. There aren't many resources for building and ascending characters, so there's barely any artifact XP, barely any books, little Mora, so it's going to be a long ride. For the themes, we are going to build them around archetypes of her two favorite characters. Those are Nilou and Yoimiya. So the first team is going to be a Lunar Bloom team, and the second one is going to be a Vaporized team. I'll start by focusing on the Lunar Bloom team because Nefer is going to be on banner after Linnea, and with Nilou and Lauma it makes for a decent team. For the Vaporized team, it's basically just Yoimiya and Bennett duo plus supports. And a measurable goal would be to clear floor 12 with at least 34 stars, and I'm saying 34 not 36 because recent levels of power creep have been very disappointing. So with the amount of work needed on both teams, I want to have a realistic goal. I was supposed to upload this video a lot sooner, but life got in the way and I apologize it took so long. I did finally make a video uploading plan and I'm getting back on track with filming and editing. So thank you for watching my videos so far and I promise more is coming soon. So I was hoping we'd have a new Stellar reunion, but it turns out my sister actually logged in recently. Well, nothing I can do about that now. And all these primos, they are going into Nefer savings, and there's also a lot of new events and a new region, so I'm not worried about primos. For day 1, I had very little time to film, so I just crafted condensed resin and claimed commissions and expeditions. The current pity is at 18 and the last 5-star was a 50-50 loss, so that's why I'm not worried in the slightest. Day 2, I started looking at the builds and decided on the teams. The Bloom team is Nilou, Lauma, Yaoya, and imagine it's Nefer here instead of Aino. Yaoya is here for the healing because believe me, healing is very much needed. The rest of these teams were made by me when I was brainstorming ideas for the teams. The second team is going to be a Yoimiya Vaporized team with Bennett, Ganyu, and Xingqiu. I was debating on Yoimiya Overload, but there is no official, so I scrapped that idea. And Shepherds didn't have enough cons, but I was also very glad that Bennett is C4. I will go and do the Hexarite quest and get her official, but for now I won't bother. So let's take a look at some of the characters. Nilou is of course level 90, she's the star of the account. I'm guessing her stats are decent. I have yet to actually look up a detailed guide for Nilou in Lunar Bloom teams. I just know she needs a lot of HP, and this sword is great for her. Her artifacts are mostly leveled and they're okay, and her talents are leveled. Lauma's talents are also leveled. I'll put her burst on the to-do list. I'll have to do the boss and the talent books. So let's see what we're working with. Oh, and keep in mind I have zero idea how to play Nilou, so I apologize in advance. Oh, and there's no food, and no ingredients to make healing food. I'll have to focus on Yaoya first actually. Oh, I'll definitely work on her talents first. So let's try out the Yoimiya team. I still haven't finished looking at the characters. Llama has great energy recharge and decent EM, and a great weapon, amazing. This clear was refreshingly fast. Now let's fight the Llama weekly boss. Co-op, of course. And thank God for the Varesa. Oh my god, she was carrying the entire team. So unfortunately no Llama drops, but we did get 2 instructor pieces and a billet and an EM Sands. So let's level up Yao Yao talents. Oh, I forgot about her level. Okay, so we'll do that another day. And for Llama we have to wait for a weekly reset, but we can level up her weapon. These are her stats now. So tomorrow we work on ascending Yao Yao. Thankfully there's enough local specialties and I crafted the green crystals. Her weapon is leveled, that's great. Only I'll have to work on crit rate because it's a Favonius and artifacts aren't leveled, but I'll leave that for when Stygian comes. A 2-piece is enough for now, and I found like a miniature upgrade, so her crit rate is 13% now. I know I will ignore, she will get replaced soon, so I just won't bother. Yoimiya's artifacts are all leveled, that's great. I know this set is her best in slot. I don't know if that is still accurate though. And sadly Rust is the best available weapon for her. Her stats are actually great. For a casual AR-55, this is a great DPS build. Okay, and Bennett desperately needs more ER, but his crit ratio is great. Oh, okay, and we are definitely changing that weapon. And there is a Sapwood Blade, that's perfect. Only thing it is only level 20. Ganyu, she needs more ER. Her crit rate is great though. This weapon is okay, but I'll be using her as a burst support, so Fab it is. And Xingqiu, he desperately needs ER, so I'll put him on Fab as well. 2 Fab weapons in the team should make building ER easier, and his crit rate is non-existent. So I fixed up his artifacts a bit, and the stats are already easier on the eyes. So these 2 teams are going to be built for Abyss. So it's day 3. And I'll try and ascend Yao Yao today, so let's do her boss first. This is the theme I'll use. If only this wasn't a defense goblet. But this is a decent TM goblet. So let's go and ascend Yao Yao. And there are no books. Great, so let's do her talents then. I'll worry about books later. And I remember Serenity Point exists. It would be great if I can get it to the highest adaptable energy level. Okay, that's done. I'll use the Serenity Pot to buy artifact EXP and resin, and the rest of today's resin I'll spend on Bennett's sword. He desperately needs ER, and I'll also need to do the Wolf weekly boss for Xingqiu's talents. It's day 4, and one run for Yao Yao talent books should be enough, and then we can focus on other things. So let's do Bennett's sword next. Yesterday I couldn't level up the sword because I was lacking the lowest grade materials. And so Yao Yao talents are finally level 6, that's one thing done. And for Bennett's sword, I hope there's enough weapon EXP. Again, the goal is level 80 out of 80. So looks like I need to farm some ruin drakes. And we ran out of Mora. Mora in single digits is actually so depressing, and tomorrow we'll definitely do some more ley lines. So day 5. I hope 40 resin will be enough. And thankfully all the materials for the weapon ascension are craftable. That means we can spend resin on weekly bosses. Xingqiu needs the wolf boss from Mondstadt, and I hope the fight goes smoothly. Working on this account made me appreciate all the effort you actually need to get like a first decent team on the account, and everything takes a lot of time and the fights get very tedious. And surprise surprise, again there is not enough Mora. And I also remembered to look at Bennett's burst, and I realized I also have to level that up as well. And after that, a bit of more ley lines as well. And to prep for eventual work I'll have to do on the artifacts, I started buying up the EXP from Serenity Shop. I was hoping to get it to level 6, and hopefully we get a Bennett soon. His C5 would be great, and almost enough Mora to level up Xingqiu's burst. Tomorrow then. Ganyu's burst could be level 8, but not a priority, and her weapon could be leveled. As a burst support, she'll need more ER, and I don't think pre-farming will be necessary for Nefer. There are a couple boss drops, crystals, books, and other stuff, and I think farming will get easier with Nefer as well, so I'm counting on that. So I'll leave that mostly for when she comes, and I decided to go fight a few Fatui guys to feel productive. So the pity is 18, and it is guaranteed, so far we have saved up for 7 wishes and 5 from the shop, but I'm not worried with the amount of events and endgame stuff and quests and exploration. We'll get Nefer definitely. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching and playing Genshin with me today. Next time I'll be showing you my clear of the new Spiral Abyss and giving you some advice on how to clear it. So I hope to see you there as well. Until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye!